Hi everyone, I'm Gina Sorensen, dance teacher and choreographer. I'm going to start with a story today, a true story. There once was a man named Rudolf Lavan. He lived in Germany over 100 years ago. Mr. Lavan was very curious about movement. He studied the way he and his students danced, and he developed a whole system of analyzing dance. The system was called Lavan Movement Analysis, and it is still used today as dancers explore possibilities for moving. One of the aspects that Mr. Lavan investigated was the flow of movement through the body. He identified two opposite possibilities: bound flow and free flow. In bound flow movements, the flow of energy is constricted. It feels like hard work. It feels thick. Have you ever tried to open a jar with a lid that was screwed on too tight? Think about the effort that you put into opening that jar. There is resistance. Your energy is constricted or bound up. In free flow movements, the flow of energy is continuous. It feels light and easy. There is no resistance and nothing blocking your flow. The flow of energy is free to move. We are going to feel both of these textures in our body today. But before we jump into our bound and free flow explorations, we've got to prepare our bodies. It's always important to warm up before dancing. We'll take just a moment to move isolated body parts to warm up. These actions give us a chance to practice control and get our joints and muscles ready. So, stand up and spread out. Open your arms wide to your sides to mark the width of your dancing space. Be mindful of your neighbor's dancing space. Make sure you don't cross into your neighbor's space. Separate your feet and stand with firm, wide legs. Let's begin by moving our heads. Look over one shoulder and look over the other shoulder. Do that again, one shoulder and then the other shoulder. Do that gently, faster. Do, da, do, da, do, da. Last time. Look up at the ceiling. Look down at the floor. Look up at the ceiling. Look down at the floor. And let's do it faster. Up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. Tilt your head to one side, ear to shoulder. And tilt your head to the other side. Again, ear to shoulder and other shoulder. Faster. Do, da, do, da, do, da, do, da. Good. Roll your head in some big, easy circles. Circle in both directions. And let's get the shoulders moving next. Shoulders will go up and down and up and down. Do it faster. Up, down, up, down. Can you alternate shoulders? Ooh, ah, 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 ah. Roll your shoulders in some big backward circles. And roll your shoulders in some big forward circles. And put your hands on your hips and circle your hips around. Does this one feel a little silly? It's okay to giggle. And reverse directions. And bring your feet together and your arms down to your sides. Let's do 8 jumping jacks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Keep your feet together and reach your arms way up to the sky. Even further. Then dive forward like you're flying and go as low as you can go, all the way to your feet. And come back up. Now, turn on your imagination with me. Bring your hands up in front of you and imagine that you have a giant mound of Play-Doh in front of you. Use your hands and begin squeezing the Play-Doh over and over in lots of different ways. Play-Doh is thick. Feel all of the muscles in your hands and your forearms working. Spread that thick feeling up your arms into your elbows and spread that thick feeling into your shoulders. You might even feel like a bodybuilder trying to work with this Play-Doh. Work with this bound flow for 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. It should make you tired. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now imagine the Play-Doh has transformed into clouds, and swirl these light, delicate clouds in front of you. Use as little effort as possible. Notice how free your body feels as it moves. Enjoy this light, free flow for 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Imagine the clouds are thickening into Play-Doh or even clay again, and work the dough using all of your muscles in a bound flow again, this time for 8 seconds. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And the dough lightens into clouds again. Swirl those light clouds around for 8 seconds. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back to thick dough. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Light clouds. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Thick dough for 4, 3, 2, 1. Light clouds for 4, 3, 2, 1. Thick dough for 2, 1. Light clouds for 2, 1. Thick dough, 1. Light clouds, 1. Thick dough, 1. Light clouds, 1. All right, rest. I hope you felt a clear difference between bound flow and free flow in your body. We accessed the feeling by imagining that we were working with different kinds of materials, dough and clouds. Another way you and your class can explore these textures is by imagining you're in different kind of environments. What if you were in a swimming pool full of honey? How would your body feel and what would your movement look like if you are moving through honey? In contrast, what if you're in outer space? How would your body move and how would it feel if you're floating in space? Kids and grown-ups alike always have fun with a countdown like the one we did. Try 10 seconds in each environment, then 8 seconds, 6, 4, 2, and then just 1 second in each. It's amazing how quickly the body can shift textures. Our bodies sure are amazing instruments. Happy dancing, friends!